so I can't really sleep, and so I was doom scrolling, and I don't know if you've been keeping up with the monks, the vulnerable monks that have been walking for peace. They went from Fort Worth to, they're going to Washington D.C. And so I haven't like followed as far as like every bit of their news or their post or anything like that, but I just had this moment. I love the way Spirit talks to me. So of course, like, usually it's with laughter when I get these aha moments of like, duh, Zeta, duh. Then I want to share them with you. So I hope you enjoy these late night talks, even though you can't see me. But that's okay. So anyway, so I was scrolling and I came across a post, and it had already been updated because their wish had been fulfilled, but they were asking for anybody that would like to donate transportation. I briefly scrolled it. So they were just looking for donations for transportation from Washington, D.C. back to Fort Worth by charter bus. And I just kind of briefly scrolled over it. So I don't know if they were looking, it doesn't matter what they were looking for, right? That's what they needed. They needed to get from point A to point B, and they were putting it out there that that's what they needed. And then the update was that they had found it. Like, it had been donated. However that worked out for them. Whether it be somebody donated the money and then they paid for the charter, or whether somebody donated their charter service, it doesn't matter. And so the aha moment, or the moment that I just wanted to share with you, that I feel like, I can't speak for them, right? But I feel like the little bit of their journey that I have been following is they worry for nothing. Like, they know that they're provided for. Just like the birds know that they're provided for. Just like the animals know that they're provided for. Like, they're not worried. They just are walking for peace, and the people show up and protect them, and the people show up and feed them and give them beyond, because I've also seen posts where they're like, we have more than what we need, and can more than what we can carry. And I've seen doctors show up and take care of them and provide for their needs and check on them. And the ones that I've seen that are doing that say that it's like, it's hard to even get them to admit like what hurts or what their needs are. And so yeah, it was just like this big aha moment of, we're always provided for, we're always taken care of. And while I know that, and I truly believe that, like, I live that to my core, I feel like it's always good to have reminders. And it's always neat to see other people walking in their truth, because, you know, that's my motto. I walk in my truth so that you can walk in your truth. And so when I see other people walking in their truth and just living by faith that things are going to be provided for. So they knew where they were going. They knew automatically, like, they had faith that they would find a ride home. And they didn't worry about it. Like, they didn't post until now. And there are a couple days, well, yeah, a few days or whatever from being to Washington, D.C. as their plan. And so they could have, from the very beginning, you know, figured out how they were getting home, or put it out there, or worried about it. We talk about worry. Worry is not worth worrying over. But they didn't. You know, they left in faith. They walked in faith. They walked for peace. They were provided for their whole way. They had places to sleep and food to eat, and their feet taken care of, and all their needs met along the way. And then the last need is to get home. And the update was, I don't remember if it said within hours or within minutes or whatever, that need was provided for. And so I just, yeah, what a cool reminder. What an awesome reminder to live in faith, live in gratitude, and not to worry. Like, it always works out. Whatever it is that you need is provided for when the time is right. And remembering that timing is not always on our timing. That's on God's timing, the universe, the spirit, whatever you want to call it, you know, for your highest good. It's on that timeline. And that's what they needed, and it was provided for. So yeah, I wanted to share that. I thought that was really cool. Like I said, I enjoy watching and seeing other people walk in their truth, and definitely walking in their faith, that they're just taken care of and provided for, because that's the truth. When you believe it, it happens.